Imagine a bird, tiny and vulnerable yet possessing a spirit so immense it defies the impossible. Now imagine that same bird, stripped bare of the very thing that defines flight, its feathers. That's Blondie. And his story isn't just about survival, it's about redefining strength when the world expects you to fall. When Blondie turned 1, we started noticing something strange. A few tiny feathers on his head, then his belly just gone. A handful at first, then more and more until patches of his skin were completely exposed. Panic set in. We rushed him to the vet, hoping for a simple diagnosis. Parasites? Clean. Dietary issues? None. The vet, with a shrug that felt like a punch to the gut, suggested stress. But we saw Blondie retreating, growing quiet, his bright eyes dimming. This wasn't just stress, this was something deeper, something terrifying, and we felt utterly powerless. We were desperate, haunted by his silent suffering. Every day felt like a step further into an unknown abyss with no answers in sight. Then a few weeks later, a twist of fate, or perhaps pure serendipity, led me to an Instagram post, someone sharing their heartbreaking experience with a bird suffering from PBF, a virus that causes progressive feather loss. I dove into sleepless nights of research, sifting through medical articles, symptoms, personal stories, and with each piece of information, a chilling certainty grew. Blondie had PBF. There's no cure. His feathers would never grow back. Ever. It was a blow that nearly shattered us. But what do you do when the world tells you there's no hope? You fight.
He was so vulnerable then. He barely moved, couldn't fly, his posture tense, eyes dull. But I refused to let this define him. We'd get through this. I started holding him close, showing him the world again. We created low play areas, soft mats, safe steps. I poured every ounce of energy into giving him a taste of life, and something incredible happened. He responded. He began to explore, to run, to jump, to climb. He smiled with his beak, tilted his head in the funniest of ways, and grunted when something annoyed him. He was alive again. His skin, exposed and dry, needed constant care, special lamps, our body warmth. He'd tumble, and I was always there to catch him. Every day is an act of love, of support, of making sure he feels safe. But here's the thing about Blondie. The disease is just a fraction of who he is. He's vibrant, curious, endlessly energetic. He craves attention, loves exploring new things. He has this squeaky little laugh and yells when he sees something exciting. Sometimes he nips us when he's grumpy, but then he'll snuggle up, looking at me with a gaze that just fills my heart with pride. He has his favorite spots, a corner with stuffed animals, a warm windowsill, and music, especially the piano. When slow melodies play, he freezes, listening with an intensity that's truly profound. I truly admire him, his character, his indomitable will, his curiosity, his unwavering love for life. He can't fly, but he is undeniably free. No virus can ever take away his spirit of adventure. Now, I want to hear from you. After witnessing Blondie's incredible journey, what part of his story resonated with you the most? And honestly, if you were in our shoes, facing such a shocking diagnosis with no cure, what would have been your biggest challenge? Let me know in the comments below.